The Hytale news is not stopping. We got a new postcard, a bunch of AskHytales, confirmation of new gameplay, and a secret surprise from a YouTuber. Let's talk about the confirmation, because previously in a video I talked about the fact that John Hendricks, the game director and executive producer of Hytale, confirmed that the next blog post by him will contain new gameplay or screenshots of the new engine. And we got a new blog post, but it was written by the Hypixel team, and so obviously that clause of it being written by him does not apply. It was a technical explainer, and if you want to know more about it, I made a video on it. Although it explained the new engine, it didn't show us anything new, and so that's what this next blog post is going to talk about. And to be completely sure that the next one is in fact written by John Hendricks, Canadian Flash on Twitter asked, "Are you going to write the next one?" And he just replied with yes. So thankfully, now there's no trickery. Now we know 100% that the next Hytale blog post will be written by John Hendricks, and it will have new gameplay or screenshots. I don't like the fact that there's an or there. I would love to see in-game footage, but I'll take screenshots, considering we haven't seen anything for over a year now. But when is this new blog post going to drop? Is it still going to be the summer developer update like everyone's expecting, or did this technical explainer take up the spot of this summer blog post? Kweebec, the community manager, kind of cleared this up and said this is separate from the generic developer updates. This is a technical explainer, and so this is going to be a new series. Maybe we'll see some sound design or world generation blog posts, but the general developer updates will be its own routine, which leads me to think, yes, there is still going to be a summer blog post this year. My guess is going to be somewhere in the middle of July. That's the trend we've seen with previous blog posts. They've always landed at around July. Now, there was one last year that was June 27th, but that's where we got the technical explainer in. I think sometime in July is a good bet, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled and will definitely let you guys know when it drops and exactly what it will entail. Moving on to some actual news though, the new format from this year, AskHytale on Twitter, has given us some new answers. Some with companions and some with customization. There was one about magic though. I know a lot of people have been wondering about how the magic in the game works. We see that there's bow and arrows, we see that there's swords, but the magic system has always been kind of a mystery. Well, here's a bit of an explanation. They say that they want the magic to be an adventure of itself, which excites me because I really want an in-depth magic system, being able to choose the different spells and how they affect different mobs. Importantly, they say for appreciators of both the magical and the mundane, we want magic to have particular uses that contrast with other skills the player can be good at. If you aren't particularly magical yourself, you'll want a magical friend. This kind of ties back to what we learned previously with John Hendricks talking about the fact that you can use magic to light a campfire. I guess that would count as one of these mundane uses. Conversely, something that I can think of that magic could do is you use a water spell to put out a fire. I'm sure that fires and lightning strikes causing fire are going to be a bit of an issue if you're building, especially with wood, and so these water spells will definitely come in handy. What if the magic spells are kind of like Avatar, where there's different classes? There's the earthbenders, the fire, water, and air. What kind of magic user would you be in Hytale? I think I'm leaning more towards air because it indicates that maybe I can fly, who knows? And if I really were an airbender, Hytale lets us know that I can customize my character to be exactly that. They talk about customization, saying that you can be pretty much anything. It's possible for your avatar to be elves, robots, animals, dragons, etc. What is the etc. if dragons was already mentioned? Can I be a Mosshorn and a Kweebec? Can I disguise myself as a Trork and sneak into their camp? They talk about the fact that there's not really a set definition for what your avatar looks like. If you have elf ears, sure, you may look like an elf. But if you have elf ears and devil horns and wings, what are you now? You are your avatar, and whatever your avatar is, you get to decide. One thing that I was thinking about when reading this though is once you change your skin, can you save it as a preset so that if you want to change your skin but you really liked your old one, you can just go back to it? I think of it kind of like Minecraft, where once you make a skin, you save it and then you can make a new one, or download your friend's skin and you can all be the same skin. I think it'd be kind of annoying if you had to just go through the character creator and individually pick out the items every single time. I really hope there's presets to make that process a lot smoother. There's some more secret information about cosmetics, but you'll want to wait to the end of the video to find out exactly what it is. The next AskHytale talks more about pets. Pets and companions. Are they even in the game? they confirm yes, there are pets and companions, and we've had previous information to solidify that, but they doubled down on it. The first Ask Hytale talks about customization. Can you customize your pet? I want a beanie on my dog, kind of what we've seen with the previous postcards. They say yes, you can do that, but you can put multiple beanies on them. They say you can make it wear a fancy hat, or 2, or 3. When does it stop? How many hats can I put on my pet until Hytale says no? There's too many hats. But customizing your pet is not the only thing you can do in Hytale. They talk about interacting with your pet, and it gets crazy. They say that we understand the desire that our future players have to care for and play with their favorite animal companions in Hytale. Who knows, perhaps you'll find yourself playing fetch in the middle of a park, watch as your pet plays dead when a dangerous creature approaches, or maybe even be able to teach your pet new tricks. You guys heard the same thing I read, right? Your pet playing dead when there's a dangerous animal nearby. That's pretty cool. How in-depth is this companion system? And then also, what can be counted as a companion? They say your favorite animal companions, but what if I don't want an animal? Can I have a Kweebec as a pet? Can I have an Outlander as a pet? How crazy does this get? I need to know. Now I understand I'm reaching. Some people only want a kitty, or 12 kitties. I respect that. But for the people who want to go crazy, these are things we need to know. The animal love doesn't stop because we got a Pride postcard for Hytale. Now, unfortunately, it's not an in-game screenshot like the previous postcards. We haven't gotten those in a while, but there's one new animal that we haven't seen in any gameplay before, and that is a turtle. That's right, turtles are confirmed in Hytale. We also see a big fat stinky moss horn, a pink dog, a purple duck, and a lot more. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs to find in this postcard, and let me know if you can find the dagger pigeon hidden in this screenshot. I told you there's going to be secret information about character customization, and I didn't lie. Kweebec Corner, a fellow YouTuber, met the Hytale team for HyCon. HyCon is the convention that they hold for the internal team to get the team together, talk about the game, interact, whatever. They don't really publicize it, but Kweebec Corner got invited. But what did Kweebec Corner really see when meeting the team? In his video, he shows off that he got some character customization stickers. Yes, there's in-person stickers for Hytale character customization. I've never wanted something more in my life than right now. I need those stickers. Not only did he get the stickers, but he got a lot of insider information that he plans to cover in the future. I will also make sure to cover it for you guys, so if you want to find out exactly what this insider information is, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any Hytale news, and I'll see you in the next video talking about it. Subscriber, you don't get Hytale.